This video is presented by EA Game Changers. I am not in any way, shape or form obliged or paid to say anything.
I don't need the money. Do you think these gonna pay my mortgage?
Hey hands, how we all doing? I am back in the exact same outfit in the exact same place. Today, I'm going to be trying to turn this industrial looking box. Not sure in which order these videos will be coming out with, and pretty much all of my intros say the exact same thing. So I don't know if this is the first one, but if it is your first one, I'm not changing my top for the next couple of videos. So I'll get used to that one now. Thank you. Right, let's jump on into the video, shall we? So, when I said that the Ego Living World, which is, you know what, off the top of my head, I can't even think of the name of it. I'm such a fake stan. I made the comparisons of this world to Middlesbrough because there is a lot of similarities. It's a post-industrial town, not necessarily in its prime, kind of being overridden by smog and everything, which, you know, yeah, we all have asthma, but we all get out of sports day, so there's benefits to everything, love. Always look on the bright side of life. Do-do, 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 do-do. Someone said in my Twitch chat, oh, you should try and make, like, the world into Middlesbrough. So I don't know if I'm going to do that 100%. I think I will include some builds that are built from my hometown, but also I think that I'm just going to take inspiration for a lot of things. There's loads of industrial sites where I live as well. I don't know if anybody else has them in their towns, but it's basically kind of in the middle of nowhere, and then it's just like a big industrial estate. So there's loads of these like massive container buildings, and basically people run businesses out there. That sounds kind of illegal, but it's like industrial businesses. So if you've got like engineering and stuff, or like pipe making, or fabricators or whatever, welders kind of thing, they'll all run out of these kind of big container homes. So I'm very used to seeing these because there's a lot around my hometown. Also, fun fact, it's where I also learned to drive, and where a lot of people, I don't know if it's outside of the northeast, learn to drive as well, because the only people that are driving around here are the people who work here, because it's not really a use thing, it's just for industry. So you can just bob about in your car, no traffic, it's alright, Bob's your uncle, you're Nancy Tory, and you've learned to drive. But one thing that these are used for a lot of the time in these like random industrial estates is kids' play areas. I also don't know if that's like a common thing outside of Middlesbrough, but in Middlesbrough there's a lot of these. Like I think there's at least 4 of these that are in like these container kind of homes. Not homes. I mean, if you've got a container home like this, you're pretty much rich, I'm sorry. Yeah, so that's what they're utilised for. So when I saw this, I think originally it was a community space, and I thought, you know what, this town's already got 3. That's just a little bit selfish. Let's take it down a notch, because do you know what this town doesn't cater towards? Children lovies. And I've said that in every single build that I've done so far. This pack, not necessarily the pack that you want if you want to go with family gameplay. Although, that being said, is any pack that The Sims have ever released going on family gameplay? Because even parenthood, it's in the title, lovies, you know? It's not childhood, is it? It's not teenagerhood. It's not toddlerhood. It's parenthood. Sims 4 is a millennial simulator. You heard it here first. I did kind of, not necessarily cheat, more drew inspiration. So within these community lots, you can have different styles of them, which I think is really cool, because it's a very easy way to just change the lot that you have and turn it into something else, which, chef's kiss, absolutely beautiful. But I also included with this build, which really honestly, it tickled my fancy a lot, some of the great items in this pack are in the debug mode. So there's 2 cheats that you can use. The show hidden objects, which shows like things like a bottle that you might pick up, but you can have that as an object to put on your lot. And then there's show live edit objects, which are objects that are seen around the world that you can't actually access. So that water tower, for example, is a live edit object. That train track is a live edit object. And that little metal corrugated, is that even the right term? I don't know. But the thing that the table and chairs are on, that is also a live edit object. And what I really wanted to do with this is not make it look like they're trying to get rid of the industrial past. I just kind of wanted I wanted this to look like this used to be something for industry, but now we've taken and repurposed it, but also not letting go of our past. I don't think it's a good thing to ignore your industrial past. I never ignore Middlesbrough's industrial past. Inopolis were the town that built the world. Sydney Harbour Bridge, that was us. Beach. So kind of sad now, you know, since, you know, Thatcher's government kind of, you know, ruined anything for the northeast, but we are here and we're not thriving, but we're trying, you know. So listen, I know that I am a Cancer child, like my star sign is Cancer, and I do live up to it, but tell me why I'm crying watching the editing of this. I love where I come from, I love the northeast, and I don't have any right to get this emotional at 4 o'clock on a Monday afternoon. But that's what I wanted to do with this one, and I think I managed it well. A lot of the things on the outside honestly just stayed the same. This was mainly just a renovation rather than a build, but I did try and update it and just kind of make it look a little bit more cohesive and actually usable, because this was a pretty big lot with not that much to do there. The only things that you could really do here revolved already about what the pack was about, and sometimes once you're over the general buzz of a pack, you don't just want to go to community lots that only cater towards that kind of pack. So I included more things. This is only base game and eco living, so I couldn't include things from different packs that might benefit your general gameplay. I don't know if I will go in and update it. I think it's best just to leave that, but I did also include like things like a chess table, kids monkey bars and stuff like that, because this is categorized as a park, so you can go here and use it as a park, but it's also got like gardening things, and I have still included things from eco living in this, but also this big massive ship inside. Usually they're featured like on the outside of Sims builds, but I wanted it to kind of have a soft play kind of vibe. I don't know if anybody knows even what I'm talking about unless you're English, but soft plays are basically like you know them, it's like you've got the big foam things and they might have bouncy castles and stuff, and you can fall from a great height and not die. That's the kind of vibe that I wanted to go for with this one. So that's why I wanted it to go on the inside, because there's also just not that much park furniture play area for kids. I am absolutely dreaming of the day that we can have tree houses back, and we've got swings. I'll give them that, we've got swings now. But I just need more, honestly. I just need, like, my favourite thing in The Sims 3 was to build my own little play park and just go there with my toddler or my kid. And I miss it so much. And we desperately need it in The Sims 4. So I'm here doing my best to try and deliver what The Sims team cannot deliver. So I hope I've lived up to your expectations with this. Probably not. Maybe not. I don't know. I think it's a good build. But it's all subjective in it. So I could think, hey, that's pretty good. And you could think, Plumbella's a shit builder. But it is what it is, hon. And I did try. Also, there's like this kind of homework station area upstairs. I included some of the new drawing tables from this pack as well, but honestly, I'm sick of the sight of them. I included this one, but it's only because they're one of the only things to include. I am sick of the same old remeshed, repurposed, like, I know it's eco living and more about recycling and stuff like that, but honestly, the same objects in a different swatch is going a bit too fucking far, love. I would really like to see some new gameplay objects for kids. How many paintings can your sim child do before you stop saying, oh, that's amazing, sweetie, and start saying, get a fucking new hobby now? And that's how I feel with the stuff that we've got for kids in The Sims 4. Boring, repetitive, and I'm not here for it, Henny. Like, even this pirate ship, I was like, I just want it in a different colour. These bookcases are quite nifty and they're quite cool. They're actually, I did cheat a little bit, and I don't think they're straight out of build and buy mode. In fact, I know that they're not. You have to use these with a fabricating machine, which I do enjoy that aspect of gameplay, but you'll have to watch my review of the actual gameplay for that one. I won't talk about it in depth here. Also, the ladders. The ladders have changed the game for this, because at first, I think maybe in this one, I don't know if it is in this build, but I think I was trying to work out where to put stairs. Yeah, it was in this build, because originally they were at the back of the property, and I was like, I'm gonna make my Sims go all the way at the back of the property just to get in this property, you know? Just put some ladders in, love. Just put some ladders in. So there's also like a big place for parents to go and eat upstairs, and there's like a little seating area downstairs as well, because I wanted this, like, if your Sims go here, I kind of wanted this to be like an all-day family experience kind of thing. Not necessarily something that you go just use one object and then have to go home because you got to have a snack, you know what I mean? I wanted this to be an all-day event, so all your family can chill here together. There's even like a little TV space downstairs for your kids, and I'm pretty sure toddlers are catered to and all. There is some toilets around the corner, which I almost didn't even realise. I was almost like, well, if you want to go have a piss, go piss, girl, but do it in your own house. But yes, I did sneak off. Like, I don't know at what point this will be synced up, but I did go sneak off and put some toddler toilets in the world. Because one thing that's, like, I'm glad that toddlers came out, but one thing that's also annoying about the fact that toddlers are now in The Sims 4 is because they came in late, EA just totally stopped catering towards them altogether. So, like, you'll go to a lot or a community lot and they just won't have a potty in. And I mean, you're like, why, loves? My toddler's got a piss, do you know what I mean? What do you expect me to do? Not potty train him. Can't do that, sorry. I also was kind of stuck with this wall. I just did not know what should go in this wall, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I kind of went with this red, orange, red, yellow, orange, this three colour scheme, which kind of fits with the flooring and the outside and everything and kind of ties it all together. Oh, tell a lie, I think I deleted them and just had windows. Oh well, the Lord said let there be light. Did I keep them things? I don't know, honestly, loves. I think I'm losing the plot. Also, that free window movement, look at that, hens, doesn't kind of work when you've got bb.move objects on. But this new window placement, or it used to be on like a 1 tile placement, it's on a tiny 32 tile placement, so it's not just completely free, just to let you know that. So sometimes it can take some maneuvering, but apart from that, amazing, loves. And I've been really struggling to build in The Sims 4 without that like free kind of placement now, but I am pretty sure that is everything I have for this build. So Again, I'm not sure what order these videos going up, but this was my last recorded video from my pre-recorded footage from Sims Camp. Once I get my hands on the pack, I'll most definitely be building stuff on Twitch and everything like that. So you can go follow me on Twitch if you want to, twitch.tv/Plumbella, and all these builds will be in my save file as well. So you can play with them. That is everything that I have here today. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.